Hello Commanders and welcome to Melliodas Gaming in part 6 of the Rise of Ukraine series. Today we continue our Western Front and our expansion in the western of Europe. You can see clearly here that I dive deep inside the French lands that are under the rule of the German kingdom. In this episode we are going to continue this invasion. The further we are going to dive deep, the more German resistance we are going to see. And look at this, this is actually weird. Mozambique is planting some agents inside my cities. I don't know why. Mozambique is sending some spies in my cities, but I will do the same for him. I'm going to send him some sabotage agents in his cities. I'm not going to send them in the capital because 100% he has some counter ops in his capital. So I will choose the city of Beira, where he has the level 3 naval base. Maybe if I damage that naval base, his navy production is going to stop. But this is weird a little bit, don't you find it, guys? That he is so far from me. We don't even have common borders. I do not present any threat for him yet, and he doesn't present any threat for me yet. He is still far. Yet he is provoking me with agents. Because this act, me as Melliodas, I consider it as a war act. Because planting some agents in another nation is a war action actually. But I will try to avoid war as much as possible because I'd like to finish Germany first and control my economy production, because after the huge war versus Russia and Norway, as they took down several of my homeland cities and they bombarded heavily my capital, I have been recovering and trying to boost up my economy production with annexation of new cities, also with leveling up my arms industries, and more important than that, with conquering new and more lands. You see there that we conquered Belarus, Poland, Germany, and now France, and I will dive deep and also continue to the Iberian Peninsula. But before that, I need to finish these German defenses, because the more I dive deep inside the French lands, the more I find more German defenses. I am upgrading my cruise missiles to level 3. Of course, cruise missiles, they start being good and deadly from level 4. I will try to annex the city of Gomel, which is a rare materials city. Why I am annexing a rare materials city? Because I am mobilizing conventional warheads, and you know, conventional warheads, they consume rare materials, electronics and supplies. So in order to have a decent rare materials production, to research my units, to develop my armies, and also to keep spamming the conventional warheads, I need a better rare materials production than this. You see here, Afghanistan is the first one in the game, and now we have common borders. He took down all of Kazakhstan. Now Afghanistan might be a potential threat. This is why I want to establish some diplomacies with him. Okay, let's go. Hey bro, let's keep the peace between us. Of course, I need to keep the peace with Afghanistan because, like I said, I do not want to open a Western front and keep my back unprotected, because now if Afghanistan wages an invasion on me, he will find no resistance, he will find no defense there, because all of my air force and infantries, they are on the Western front conquering the German lands. You see, my elite attack aircrafts, they are heavily damaged because they kept bombarding infantries and tanks, etc, etc. So yeah, after all of these attacks, they are a little bit damaged. This is why I am building a level 2 military hospital in my capital, and I will send back the first stack to heal there and keep one stack on the battlefield. After that, I will send the healed stack to the front and send the other one to heal. That's the strategy to keep your stacks of air force intact. The military hospital in your capital or in any city is 100% efficient, 100% useful, because whenever you heal your air force, you will never lose them. You will keep using them and using them without losing any aircraft. That's why you should always to keep your air force healed and intact. Let's have a look at the con news and have a look what is happening in the world. Turkey and Italy at war. Turkey has started his invasion of Italy, but look at this. Sweden has waged a war versus the United States of America. Whoa, this is cool. This is actually very cool. You know why I like it? Because like this, Sweden is not going to be a problem for us. He will be busy in the Americas. Also, Sweden, after I destroyed his coalition, because you know, Sweden, he was with Germany and Austria. Now he is solo because his allies, they are dead. And instead of attacking me, instead of coming for me, he went for America, which is a good thing to continue this peace pact between Ukraine and Sweden, and to continue this friendship between us, like the friendship between Ukraine and Turkey. It's very, very important to have friendships in conflict of nations, because it's going to be extremely useful. Yeah. Okay, I will upgrade the army bases in the city of Chisinau. There, I want level 3 army base to start making some mobile SAM launchers. Mobile SAM launchers, they are going to be useful for me to protect myself from bombers, strikers, and also elite attack aircrafts. Yeah, I have the air superiority fighters, so to continue my air protection, I'd like to make some mobile SAM launchers. I am starting to land in London, which is also a German colony there. He has infantries in the city of Paris, so more time to bombard that city and clean it. Actually, Germany, he went aggressive on western of Europe. He went extremely aggressive. He destroyed Poland in no time, after he destroyed France, and at the same time, during his invasion of France, he split United Kingdom in two. He literally split United Kingdom in two, where he entered from London, passed by Manchester, Edinburgh, and Aberdeen. Look at that. Germany has level 4 motorized infantries. This is why I am receiving good damage on my aircrafts, because you know, level 4 motorized infantries, they have good defensive damage versus aircrafts. Well, it's not that much, but yeah, it gives you some minor damage after all. I will send more National Guards to the front. I am approaching the city of Bordeaux and the Bay of Biscay, the western coast of France. Looks like the Iberian Peninsula, which is Spain, is AFK. Active. It's not an NPC, but it's an active player, but he is not active. So yeah, it's how do we say it? It's a free bounty. You take down a whole nation without resistance. That's so good. Yeah, sometimes you only take a nation with a huge fight and you lose everything to take it. And sometimes you find an easy target. You just claim those lands for you. Like I was speaking, the further I dive deep inside the German lands, the more resistance, the more land armies I am going to find. So these are the German tank divisions stationed in the city of Marseille, London, and Bordeaux. Like I said in the beginning, when we started our war versus Germany, all of his land armies, they were in the French lands, because at that time he was waging a western front, a western invasion on France. Like I always say, boys, never ever start a front, start an invasion, and you keep your back unprotected. This is what happened to Germany. He went on an invasion on France and United Kingdom, and he kept his eastern border unprotected. This is why I find it so easy to start this invasion and hit Germany from the back and go straight to his homeland cities. Never do this mistake. Never ever. If you are going to open a front, keep your back unprotected. At least establish some diplomacies with the other party. Establish some peace pact. At least like that, they will not attack you. They will not even think about attacking you. Understood, boys? You need to put this in your mind. The city of Gomel is annexed. That's very good. More rare materials production. And thank you, boys, for watching today's episode. We are going to meet in the next one. Bye bye.